Hey everybody, welcome to Wide Family Farm. Today I am going to show you a little sneak peek of the garden today. Let's take a closer look. Got a lot of things going on. And look what we've got, some new additions. This was my husband's birthday present to me. It's an archway. And some flower boxes. And I got a rose bush, a climbing rose bush, hoping it goes up and over. I can't wait. And this one's for you, Ginger Ninja. Hi guys. All right, now let's take a closer look. This is my herb bed. And everything is looking okay. I think it's getting a little sunburnt, and that's my fault. I don't think we hardened things off nearly as much as I wanted, but it's pulling through. Not everything is getting light, it's just certain leaves, so it'll be okay. But I got parsley over here. I got chamomile here. This is rosemary right here. These are calendula. This is lovage. This is creeping thyme, which I got more of. I just haven't been able to plant it yet. Now, one thing I have learned is that the cumin is really hard, man. It's almost like pine needles thin. It's real thin, and I planted some along here. You probably can't see it. I'm hoping that it perks up and that I get something from it. If I don't, that's okay. I learn better next time, and I will plant it in a tray instead of little cubes, and we'll get that going. I planted some onions here, and then this is all basil. This is opal basil, and then this is a different type of oregano for my chickens. So we got that going on. These are our strawberries. We've had this thing forever, and my mom planted strawberries in it a couple years ago, and my uncle took it out with his tractor by accident. And so we didn't have any strawberries that year. And so this year I started my own strawberries, and my husband bought me 2 more from the store. So I started my own. This was in here. This was left over from the straw. This was the only thing that was left. And then the rest of these strawberries I planted myself and grew myself. So hopefully we'll have some strawberries this year. We will have a couple for sure because I already have blooms on some of these. So that's super exciting. All right, now I got brave. Now the weather is supposed to be great from here on out. No frost in the future. So I went ahead and planted my zinnias in this huge pot. My chives are doing beautifully. This is cilantro, and I just chopped off the tops of it because it is it was starting to bolt because it was getting so hot out here. So I went ahead and started to chop the tops off. I have some basil in here. This is Genovese. I planted some dill right here. And I also planted more cilantro, so there's going to be more of a succession. You can see it. I planted some in around here. This bed has done wonderful, and everything in it has grown up tremendously. This is all that spicy hot oregano, and I am selling that, pieces of it. So I'm excited about that, to share that with people, because it's absolutely beautiful. This is my rhubarb. It's like getting huge. And we got wonderful bee life in here, and I'm excited about that. But we also have some hornets and stuff that we need to take care of. My lemon balm came back from last year, and it's doing wonderful. And I actually planted more, started more, so I'm thinking about selling pieces of it. Now it's really hot out here, and I'm worried about my lettuce, but I didn't plant that much lettuce this year, and there was a reason for that, because we do better in the fall. So, but that's okay. What I'm going to do then is harvest what I can, and we might even have some lettuce for lunch. This right here next to it is all radishes. I have carrots in there, and then some hot pink Swiss chard, which I'm excited about trying as well. I planted little pots of petunias. These are brassicas. This is the spinach and the tom thumb lettuce. Nasturtium. Hopefully I'll climb up this trellis here. And our bok choy came back from last year, and it's starting to go to seed again. So when it goes to seed, we're just gonna let it take over. I mean, it's doing so well in this bed, and we enjoy it. And so we're just gonna let it take over. My spearmint from last year did not make it, and so therefore I got another one, and I planted it in there. So hopefully it will do better, and my husband won't touch it, because what I think what happened is that he disturbed the roots, and when he did that, it killed it. Asparagus, we have tons of it, but we haven't ate it, and now it's going to seed. But we also planted this whole bed with asparagus as well, so I look forward to that. We have this problem, I don't know if you can see them, but we have this problem with carpenter bees, and they're everywhere, and I don't like it. Hopefully we can do something about that and get rid of them, because they're just, I mean, you can see them, they're just all over the place. It's insane. And they like fight with each other, so it's not pleasant when you're out here, because they try to attack you. Garlic from the store is doing wonderful. Brussels sprouts, which I need to come out here and water because they're looking sad. I'll be watering this evening. You never want to water during the day, and it can fry your plants. So water at night or early morning. These are our peas, and they're doing wonderful, and they're actually starting to climb up the trellises here, the cattle panel. So I'm excited about that. And marigolds are all here, and I had some marigolds that had already started, so I put some in this bed here. I've transplanted a lot of borage, and like you can see these spots right here, my husband put in a lot of compost in these beds because the soil wasn't that great. So we have a lot of spots here where I planted marigolds where he just left it open. But I got a ton of marigolds popping up. This is actually for Shed Wars. If you can see here, these are all peppers. And they're all the spicy, or these are, some of them are sweet, but the one that over here says XXX, those are like ghost peppers. We have like King of the North, and a lot of other peppers. And we did a lot of research. This year will be the first year that we're planting them in containers, but we decided to do 3 per container. And the reason why we decided to do that is because we did some research, and peppers like to touch each other. So we're like, why not 3 per container? So that's what we did. And we have all these containers over here. I'm definitely gonna have to water. Everything is looking really good in this bed as well. And I have like a lot of kales and stuff like that in there. And of course our onions, celery, and you know, everything is looking really, really well. Okay. This I made for a family member, but I'm selling these. I'm making herb basket, hanging baskets. So this is actually doing really good. I put some of my spicy hot oregano in there, some opal basil, some parsley, and some thyme. And I made these baskets up. You can see them here too. These I'm also selling. These are just extras of that spicy hot oregano and taste just like pizza. These grew from seed. These are petunias and marigolds. And this is the greenhouse that's looking kind of empty, guys. But we have planted most of it. And we plan on planting the sunflowers here soon. And look at this. Our sugar pie pumpkins are coming up. Our cantaloupe, yellow doll hybrids are coming up. Birdhouse gourds, all that stuff is coming up right now. But I was really excited to see the sugar pie pumpkins. Super cool. This is some valerian root. I still need to plant. I don't know where I'm going to plant it yet. These are black Nigerian hollyhocks. And yeah, this is more celery. We didn't get planted. And this is all that's going on in the greenhouse today. It's about pushing 90 degrees in here. We have the fan going, trying to push the air out. And tomatoes. We got so many tomatoes, it's insane. But everything is doing super good well. All right, well, that's pretty much it, guys. Thanks for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe to our channel. We're all about gardening and making friends. So come on over to our lives. I try to go live every Sunday and Monday night, Wednesdays and Wednesday at 9:30, and then Friday mornings. So I have a schedule. Come and hang out with us. And we can talk garden, we can talk anything you want. I really try to keep everything civil and PG-13. So, you know, that's important to me to keep it a family channel because we are a wide family farm. But yeah, Mondays is Media Mondays. So if you want your channel shouted out, message me, widefamilyfarm@gmail.com, and we can shout you out. Also, you know, my accountabilities, I'm still planning on doing Friday mornings. Last Friday, I was so busy in the garden, I couldn't do it. And I know that's, you know, probably something I should continue to do, but it was just, it's too hard right now with gardening and trying to plant everything. It's been absolutely crazy. But Friday morning, I will be there this Friday, you know, talking about staying active and stuff like that. So if you're interested in that, come and join us. And usually we have wonderful people. Citizen Guardian sometimes joins us, stuff like that. So we usually have a really good time, and it's really uplifting and a lot of fun. I think a couple weeks ago I had a sister on there. We were talking about yoga, and I'm really, really interested in it. So as soon as my vegetables start to grow and I can start eating healthier and start doing kale shakes and stuff like that, I'm really considering doing some yoga and stuff like that. But yeah, so this is what we got going on today, guys. I want to thank y'all. Thanks for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe, and we will see you all next video.